Hello, Leighton from the future back again with a few more shoutouts to some of my new patrons this month. So, a huge thank you to Jamie Hobbs, Lawrence Scott, RK, James Anderson, and Jason. You guys are all seriously so amazing. And now, on to the video. Hey there everybody, my name is Leighton and welcome back to another Arcane reaction video. We're moving on to episode 5 today, very exciting. I personally just can't wait to see more grown-up Vi. We got a small, tiny glimpse of her at the very tail end of the last episode, but now I think we're really gonna get into her. We're gonna find out what happened to her since she got chloroformed by creepy guard man. I mean, I assume just she's been in prison the whole time, but you never know, like, what's been going on with her in prison. Like, how has she been, like, festering in her rage about everything that happened? Does she know that her sister is alive and working for the bad guy now? Because if she's been in prison the whole time, I kind of was assuming that the two of them had kind of been going at it this whole time. I don't know why, I just kind of thought they kidnapped Vi and turned her into like a guard or something for the rich elite, but no, they just imprisoned her. So like, does she know her sister survived? I'm assuming that she assumes the bad guy, the villain, killed her sister. So is she gonna be shocked when she finds out that actually she's her sister's alive and working for the bad guy, who is technically really the person responsible for everybody's death? Like, yes, her sister put off the bomb, but like, she wouldn't have put off the bomb if they hadn't been kidnapped in the first place. I'm interested to see if they have an interaction in this video. Especially, I'm interested to see how Vi handles the fact that her sister is completely off her rocker. Like, she has big mental health issues right now. So that'll be interesting too, to see how Vi reacts to that. Also, Vi and Kate are meeting, so I'm excited to see how that goes down and what their dynamic is like. I say that because I'm under the impression that they end up together, so, you know, I love love. I love romance, so I'm excited to see how that relationship starts and where it heads. I'm also hoping the villain's motivations become more clear, to me at least. Some of you might be like screaming at your computers like, Leighton, it's so obvious, this is what the bad guy's trying to do. And to that I say, obvious to who? Because it couldn't be me. Again, like, I understand the basic premise is like, take down the rich to, you know, get back at them for making all the poor people live literally underground. But like, what's like the big goal? What's like his big motivation or whatever? I'd still like that to become a little bit more clear. But yeah, those are my initial thoughts. So now I'm ready to get into this episode and see what's gonna happen. But before we get into the reaction, a reminder that I do have a Patreon, and over on Patreon there are a ton of different really cool perks, but the coolest one is that I have uncut reaction videos over there. So all of the different editing stuff that I have to do here on YouTube to avoid copyright, I don't have to do it over on Patreon. So if you want full uncut reactions, check that out. And especially if you want early access to those reactions, if you want to see the rest of my Arcane reaction, all of the rest of the episodes are already up on Patreon. So go ahead, check that out. Link is in the description down below. And with that, let's get into the reaction. So we've got target practice. Blue hair. We know that Jinx has blue hair, but it could be, what's her name, Kate? She's got the hair thing like Jinx does, but that was the guard that died a while ago. And I don't think Jinx would be with the guard who died. So obviously it's Kate, and this is Kate's parents. Okay. I've worked it out. See, I'm smart. I can figure these things out.
Did my parents pay you to let me win?
That's a serious accusation.
You held your shot. I saw you.
No, your parents didn't pay me. I just thought you deserved it. I'm an enforcer. For me, knowing how to handle this weapon means being able to protect people. Begs the question, young Kerman. What are you shooting for?
And here we
Took a look at
are.
your file. There's no record of you or your crimes. You attacked an inmate. He was a witness in an ongoing investigation.
Bummer.
Bummer.
This was a waste of time.
Couldn't have put it better. Hey, give Silco a kiss on that winning eye of his, will you?
On the winning eye. So Silco is the bad
The
guy,
industrialist.
who people
Okay,
know is an
this is going on.
industrialist.
Can you just send in whoever's gonna kick the shit out of me so I can get on with my night?
Does this mean anything to you?
Ooh. Oh shit.
Where did you get this?
So does she know that her sister's alive? Or is this the first
They all do.
clue she's ever
Where did you find
had
this?
that her
It
sister's
was an
alive?
account. I need proof if I'm to believe what you're saying about Silco.
I could get it for you. Just not from in here.
In what mad world would I trust someone like you?
You enforcers are all the same. Just asshole criminals in fancy uniforms. You know what? Find Silco yourself.
I will, thank you.
Undercity's gonna eat you alive.
Undercity. Okay. I've been calling it... What am I calling it? Like the underworld or whatever?
I've got orders from Councillor Tallis concerning inmate 516.
Not cooperative, huh? You want us to have a chat with her?
No, it's for her release. How many chats have you had with her?
You know, I never even thought to count.
So they've just been beating the absolute shit out of her like every day. And yet she still looks this good, so... Who's the real winner? Kate's the real winner. 'Cause she gets to team up with her. And I'm the loser, because I'm over here simping for a fictional character.
These brave enforcers sacrificed their lives to defend the values of our great city. But to all, they are heroes.
So these are the enforcers that died in the explosion that Jinx set off to get those blue balls. Yes?
Who was this, Daddy?
Ah, that's the woman who was killed, and he's the guy who kidnapped Vi and apparently arrested her.
You said you could control her. I lost 6 officers. She pushed it too far.
He's still working
The
with them?
council's up in arms. I can't make this go away for you unless you give me something to work with.
Why is he working with them?
Arresting her would be doing you a favor.
I don't need favors. The Firelights have been a thorn in both our sides. It seems to me the Council has its culprit.
Yeah, and who are the Firelights? I guess I kind of brushed over that.
I'm a counselor now, Victor. It's my responsibility to make sure the Hex Gates are safe and protected. And what about our pledge to improve lives? For those in need. Soon we can do everything. Soon? There are people who need our help now.
You wanted to see me?
Have your people ever reviewed these logs?
You sure you don't want to confer with the other councilors before?
This corruption runs deep, Sheriff. I intend to root it out.
He is the corruption. You're speaking to the corruption right now.
They call themselves...
Uh-oh.
They operate like phantoms doing hit and runs on civilians and disappearing.
That's why he wants to do stuff now, because he's sick, right?
Victor, you alright? A headache. I need to get to the lab.
Sir, you're bleeding from your mouth and nose. I think you need a little bit more than to just go to a lab.
It's all about these rooms. They form some kind of mathy, magic-y gateway.
Oh. I didn't okay, so I realized that one mannequin slouched over was her one foster brother, but I didn't realize the, like, doll, it has the glasses of the other foster brother. I didn't realize that.
No, it was a mistake. It was a mistake.
Oh, she kept the doll. Ooh, there's my girl. Oh, come on, you can do better than that. Don't look at me in my shame. Don't look at me. Let me enjoy this. It looks a little different than when you were last here, doesn't it? Ugh.
Nice jacket. Welcome to the lanes.
She just beat the ever-loving shit out of that guy. Took his jacket.
What if we've been looking at it backwards? We've been trying to discover runes that invoke specific effects and then molding them to a useful function. Tools, as you like to put it. But... mages aren't bound to single functions. It's said the Arcane speaks through them. They think. They adapt.
Are you sure this is safe?
Of course not.
Since when are you worried about safety, my dude? You had, like, an apartment full of illegal, unsafe things. Ew. Oh my god. She's become that much less attractive to me.
Better than I remember.
I haven't been here in years.
We're not here for the performance. That merchant formerly enjoyed certain leniencies with regard to her trade in exchange for her generous academy patronage.
I tightened our security.
And in so doing, put a target on your back. You've just made yourself everyone's common enemy, Jace.
I still stand by what I said in, like, the first episode that Jace, or it wasn't the first episode, but one of the first, that Jace, he looks like a Jace, and yet I cannot remember his name. I will not remember that his name is Jace. This is where they were practicing the shooting. Oh, don't kill the bird, please. I've had enough animal death for a lifetime. Oh, okay, she did it anyway. This show is ruthless, man. Damn.
What makes you different? Makes you strong.
Oh, damn. She has gotten a significant amount more badass since she was a little kid. And yet she still can't beat Vi's top score from when she was itty bitty. You know, also, Jinx said Vi's gone, she's gone. Did she just know she was imprisoned, or does she think Vi's dead? Like, she was thrown off by seeing another girl with pink hair, but does she know that Vi's alive?
I can't compromise the safety of the hex gates for collateral.
No one's asking you to. These are simply favors amongst friends.
I had quite a shock this morning. Enforcers banging on my door.
Jace had to make a show of safety, but he's here now to negotiate all his deals personally.
The hex gates are only the beginning. In fact, we're currently looking for new partners in our hex tech research.
I really do hate political stuff. I think I just hate politics. Like, politics existing in worlds doesn't bother me, but like plot lines that focus on the political stuff, not for me. I especially hate people getting corrupted by politics. You know, like his whole thing was he just wanted to invent and make the world better, and now he's like making shady back-end deals with politicians.
The one place all the secrets are spilled.
How exactly do you propose we go about this?
Let them think you work here.
Excuse me?
If you really want people to talk to you, you have to let them think you have what they want.
And what do I have?
You're hot, Cupcake.
Yes, she is. Oh my god.
So what'll it be, man or woman?
Hi, I'm Pam. What's your name?
Matilda. But you can call her whatever you want.
Yes, Matilda. My parents named me Matilda after my great-grandmother Matilda the Pirate.
Oh, that was the creepy gremlin lady from, like, the first episode, that she was, like, making eyes at the kid.
The Hextech Wonder Boy is on the council now, and he's asking questions.
Good thing you've located proof of the Firelight's involvement. Imagining yourself a hero. One final act to make you the martyr you've always seen yourself as.
Holy shit.
Then what are you waiting for?
Oh. Nice, thanks for that little fake out. Should have done it. Should have done it.
Sweetheart, I was real sad to hear about Vander. Things have changed without Vander looking out for us.
Have you heard anything about Powder? I think Silco has her.
What are these gremlin things, and why do they just, like, casually coexist with the humans?
Silco's number 2's a regular. I can have Miguel tell you where to find her. I owe you.
I've only ever imagined the gardens. This is all I've seen.
You did well today. It's only a matter of time before those old fools on the council officially accept your research.
My father put hammers in the hands of the people, and they built this magnificent city. Imagine the wonders they could create if we put magic in their hands.
I still don't understand what that thing does, but whatever.
I couldn't have done it without you.
So she is into him. Either that or this is just another political manipulation, which, questionable tactics, but I think she actually likes him.
That's beautiful.
I can't figure out why it's not working.
Are you headed home soon? I thought we could walk together.
I thought I caught some vibes from her that she was, like, into him, but of course he's not gonna realize it.
Good night, Miss Yan.
You tried, girl. You tried. Meanwhile, this guy is just, like, getting it on with a literal goddess, so, good on him, I guess. So yeah, clearly this guy is, like, sick, possibly dying, and so he's desperate to figure things out while he's alive, right? Oh, shit. Oh! Oh, so it's that kind of show. Okay. Is that man dead? Suddenly this plotline is very intriguing to me. Okay, the blood's doing something. Yeah, she struck me as a big spoon. What is this? What's going on?
I almost drowned in these waters. Vander wasn't the man you thought he was.
Right. He was like a brother to you when he turned his back.
Oh, he was like a brother to him. So they weren't actually brothers.
That day, I let a weak man die, and another was reborn. You need to let Powder die.
No, you shouldn't let the only good part of yourself die. That's how you turn into Mr. Scarface over here. Please don't kiss her. Oh, okay. I was like, oh god. Baptism is not ideal, but fine. Oh, Imagine Dragons. It's canon in this world. Wow. Her hair is gorgeous. Holy shit. I mean, everything about her is gorgeous, so that's not really shocking, but... Oh no, this guy.
Jeez. Victor. The doctors, they said... How much time do I
rotten luck, boys.
Oh shit! Get her, Vi! Get her! Get her! Get her! Oh yeah. If she's fighting somebody with a metallic arm, that's a little less than fair. Come on, Vi, you can do it. Look at you. You're tough, you're hot, you can do this. I just spit everywhere. Oh, that's that serum. Have they perfected the serum a little bit, maybe? Oh. Shit. How is she not out cold?
Where's my sister? Where's he keeping her?
You mean Jinx? She works for him.
Did she just stab her?
She's like his daughter.
Okay, like his daughter. I like that better than the weird sexual vibes I was afraid I was getting.
I'll give her your regards.
Kate's gonna save her, right? Kate's gonna jump in and... Yeah. You are lucky she only hit that metallic arm.
Why did you let her go?
Do you ever say thank you?
He's gonna know we're here now.
Whose fault is that? You gonna help me out, Cupcake? Stop calling me that. My name is Caitlin.
But you're so sweet. Like a cupcake.
This should surprise nobody, but I ship it. I love her vibes. Just like purely impeccable vibes.
The sister. She's back.
From the dead.
From the dead? Why did you think she was dead? You didn't kill her. Okay, so that was episode 5. Impeccable, beautiful, perfection. Loved pretty much every second of it. We're really picking up speed now. We're really getting into the meat of the story. I am loving it. Now, Vi knows that her sister is alive, and what's more, she is not only being kept by, oh shoot, what's his name? Silas? Was that it? But also, she's like his daughter, which again, preferable to any other weird romantic relationship vibes that I was getting. So that's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see them interact for the first time. Again, I still wonder if Jinx knows. Clearly not, because if the bad guy, Silas, didn't know that Vi was alive, then most likely Jinx doesn't know that Vi is alive still. I also hardcore ship Vi and Kate. I love that Vi calls Kate Cupcake. I just love that. I just love it when like the tough character gives the softer character some kind of cute nickname, but then like the softer character is still a badass. I love it. This is shaping up to be my personal heaven on earth. Like all of my favorite tropes, all of my favorite like relationship tropes and stuff all in one place. Mwah. Glorious. Still, frankly, don't give two shits about Jace, right? Jace, I remembered his name, Jace. I still don't care about his plotline, really. Like, I care about the implications of it, but I don't care about him in particular. Though, he did get together with a literal goddess, so, you know, at least he has that going for him. It was also, different, weird to see sex in an animated show. Not bad weird, just different, weird. I don't really watch like adult cartoons or anything. I hate stuff like Family Guy, Archer. It's totally fine if you like those things, if those things are for you. Not really for me. I like anime, which is kind of like adult animation, but even in anime, I don't think I've ever seen a sex scene animated. So that was different. That was new. And again, not a bad new. Just new. It's also kind of cool to see now how things have sort of changed in the years, and like the time jump between when we last saw our protagonists and then now, to see how the upper world has progressed because of the technology, the hex tech, but then also how the underground, the undercity, has progressed because of Silas and his stuff. It seemed like, unless I'm misreading the situation, it seemed like the girl with the metal arm had that stuff that he used to like turn things into monsters. Now it seems like maybe they've refined it a little bit, and now they can like do it in smaller doses maybe to like give them a boost of like rah, but not fully like Hulk mode them out. Maybe I'm misreading that, but it was like this purple stuff that she injected into like her arm, and then it seemed like herself, and then her eyes glowed, so I'm assuming that was what was happening. I also noticed one guy was like smoking something, and it was like a purple thing too. So was that also that serum? Like everybody's just kind of juiced up on these steroids now? I'm interested to see if I saw that correctly or if I misinterpreted that. And yeah, overall, I'm just excited to jump into the next episode, which I'll probably do after I take a quick break for lunch. So with that said, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like it and to hit that subscribe button so you're always notified when I post a new video. In the comments, let me know if you've never seen the show before, what are your predictions moving forward for what's going to happen? What do you think's going on with this bad guy Silas and his goals and everything? I'd love to hear what you think about it. For those of you who have already seen the show, kind of tell us where your headspace was at this point in the show. What were you thinking about it? What were your predictions? Did your predictions come true? Obviously no spoilers for future episodes. Make sure we're talking about episode 5 and earlier. But yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions. Also, as always, one last reminder that if you are interested in watching the uncut versions of these videos, you can check them out on my Patreon. Links in the description. And finally, I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!